Good afternoon, sisters and brothers of Trinity. I told you I'd be back someday. Here I am. Welcome to our midweek content series here on Thursday for this week. I want to thank all of the folks who have helped out and added content to the channel over the last couple of months. Their contributions have been very much appreciated, and we're not done hearing from the folks here at Trinity. We're going to get more people lined up to help out in the coming weeks. I'm filling in for today because we had nobody scheduled for this week, but that's okay. For those of you who enjoyed the contributions by Lisa Repperman last week and then Scott Petrak the week before, you're in luck because they have agreed to do this on a regular basis. You'll be seeing and hearing from them on the first and last weeks of each month, respectively, and I'm going to see if I can come up with somebody who might be willing to give us a commitment for one of those intervening weeks, and then maybe we'll keep a rotational spot open for whoever wants to contribute. But we thank them for helping out and sharing their experiences of this congregation and this community. I'm coming to you today from my little fortress of solitude here at the church. I am in the knitting room down on the education floor. A lot of folks probably have forgotten that this room is even here. This has been my little fortress of solitude on those long days when I'm in here for office hours in the morning, and then there's something scheduled for which I will be here in the afternoon or evening. And in the meantime, whenever I need a quiet place to go, I've come down here to work out. I've come down here just to watch YouTube videos and get a break from the office. This has been my quiet little corner of the church where I just kind of come down to decompress and get a little break. So it's a very quiet, peaceful place. If you're ever in the building and looking for a place to be alone with your thoughts, I would encourage you to check it out. It's a great place to have a private conversation, just to have some quiet time. So my time with all of you is winding to a close faster than I ever could have imagined. We're in the middle of May right now. I only have about 2.5 months left before it's time to say farewell to all of you. It's time to say farewell pretty soon to all of the folks who I've made incredible relationships and incredible friendships with in the last 9-10 months here. And, Pastor Joel is always encouraging me to stick to the due seasons and not try to jump ahead or linger behind too much. And so I know that my farewell is technically not for 2 months yet, but I can't help but have my mind be drawn to the fact that the seasons of my life have been in constant flux for the last 3 years. A couple of weeks ago in his devotion here, Scott spoke at length about change, and change has been the byword of my life for the last 3 years, and Pastor Joel can tell you I'm a creature of habit who has trouble getting used to frequent change in my life, and that is something I'm working on, and I know I've spoken about it on here before, but I'm going to speak about it here again today because it's something I've always had difficulty with. I am a creature of routine. I like for my day to be planned out to the nth degree. My coworkers in my old job used to tease me about the fact that when we worked in an office, and we worked from home long before the pandemic started, but when we worked in an office, they would tease me about the fact that often I would take my breaks at the exact same time every single day. That's the kind of creature of habit that I am. And in the last 3 years, ever since my candidacy journey began, I've had to get used to the idea that everything is constantly in flux, and the only constant is there is no constant. And especially in internship, that has at times been a challenge for me when I like to know on Monday what my week is going to look like, and there's simply no guarantees about what your week is going to look like in ministry. And so I was talking with my spiritual director, Al, about it yesterday, about this feeling like I've been journeying in the desert for the last 3 years. That's the spiritual metaphor that we often use for those seasons of life when you're in transition and you're on the way from where you were to where you're going, and you have faith that you're going to get there someday, but boy, the journey feels awfully long, and sometimes you're getting really tired of feeling like you're on the road and wishing there could be some consistency, wishing that the journey would just stop and let you get some homeostasis in your life for a little while, But Al encouraged me once again, as he has numerous times before, and as Pastor Joel has done countless times since I've been here, to try to just embrace the chaos, embrace the journey, enjoy the ride. accept the fact that I can't control what's coming. All I can do is try to appreciate and find the graces in every day. I'm not looking forward to having to say farewell to all of you in a couple of months. I know, once again, I might be jumping the gun a little. It is still a couple of months away, but I can't help but be aware of the fact that all of the amazing friendships that I've made here, they're not going to end in 2 months, but they're going to change, and I'm going to see those folks a lot less often and speak to them a lot less often. And change is scary, and it really drives my mind nuts because I like homeostasis, but change is a constant in life. It might be the only constant in life, and change is good. The things that are most worth doing in life will often require us to upset our routines, upset our balance, and do something new. And the new can be scary, but it can also be exciting. And so Al encouraged me yesterday to take the word wander with an A and turn it into wonder with an O. Just enjoy the ride. Enjoy the scenery, enjoy the experiences along the way. And so that's what I'm going to endeavor to do in my life, and that's what I would encourage us all as people of God to do in our faith journey. Slow down, enjoy the ride, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the people that you meet along the way. And maybe the ride and the journey are just as much the point of life as is the destination towards which we're going. So that's just me honestly sharing with you what's in my heart today. So again, we will continue to have new presenters in this channel in coming weeks. I am hoping that I might be able to get somebody else going next week because I don't want you to be seeing me all the time. That's not the intent here. The intent is to have the Trinity family, the Trinity community creating this content. So we will get you another face. If not next week, then certainly the week after. Please keep tuning in and looking ahead to what we have in store for you here on this channel. So God bless. Thank you for continuing to watch. God be with you in all your journeys today and next week and next month and always.